Psychology and biology often collide in fascinating ways, and nothing sparks curiosity quite like the human body. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious, misunderstood, and oddly amusing parts of male anatomy, the penis. Whether it's biology, behavior, or bizarre records, these jaw-dropping facts will make you rethink everything you thought you knew. Let's start with the basics. The word penis originates from Latin, meaning tail. Over time, cultures have invented countless nicknames for it, some absurd, some crude, some just hilarious. From baby maker and disco stick to baloney pony and Excalibur, these names reflect not just humor, but also cultural attitudes and taboos around male sexuality. But the science? That's where things get interesting. According to condom manufacturers, only 6% of the world's men require an extra-large condom. This may surprise those influenced by unrealistic portrayals in media or adult entertainment. In terms of proportion to body size, and even in absolute length, the human penis is the largest among all primates. It's one of the more fascinating facts about human evolution. You may not know this, but there are two types of penises, the grower and the shower. A grower significantly increases in size during erection, while a shower appears large when flaccid, but doesn't grow much further. Approximately 79% of men are growers, meaning a small flaccid penis can surprise with a dramatic change. Flexibility? Only about 1 man in 400 is limber enough to perform oral sex on himself. Rare, but medically documented. There are extremes in history, too. King Fafi of Tonga reportedly had sex with 37,800 women over 14 years, about 7 women per day. While likely exaggerated, such stories reflect long-standing male myths around sexual prowess. And if you think that's the oddest thing you'll hear today, there's an actual penis museum in Iceland. It contains specimens from nearly every land mammal, including humans. On average, an erect penis measures between 5 to 6 inches, and the average flaccid size is around 3.5 inches. Smoking can reduce these numbers. Literally, it can shorten the penis by up to 1 centimeter by calcifying blood vessels, which disrupts circulation and hampers erectile function. Here's a strange phenomenon. Men who die by hanging often experience what's called angel lust, a death erection. It's a real, observed event linked to spinal cord trauma. Ejaculation stats? A man will ejaculate about 7,200 times in his lifetime, with 2,000 of those from masturbation. And the average ejaculation travels at 28 miles per hour, faster than most people cycle. When it comes to preference, studies suggest women prefer larger penises, but not excessively large ones. Size tends to matter more when it's attached to a man who's tall, broad-shouldered, and narrow-hipped. About 80% of American men are circumcised, a rate much higher than most other countries. This influences perception, hygiene, and sensitivity debates around the world. One fascinating psychological detail: women who orgasm through vaginal stimulation tend to be more selective about penis size. In contrast, those who climax from clitoral stimulation may not care much about it. The smallest human penis ever recorded? Just 0.58 inches. And here's the kicker: ejaculation isn't even controlled by the brain. The signal to ejaculate is sent directly from the spinal cord. When it comes to pleasure, men report that the most sensitive areas are the underside of the glans and the underside of the shaft, followed by the upper side of the glans. This sensitivity map explains why some men respond more intensely to certain forms of stimulation. Vibrators aren't just for women. Medical studies and practical experiences confirm that they can be highly effective for men, especially those with spinal cord injuries. A medical vibrator held against the underside of the penis head can trigger ejaculation, even when other methods fail. Think the penis is only what you see? Think again. Nearly half of it is hidden inside the body. The root of the penis extends deep into the pelvis and is anchored to the pubic bone. That means what's visible externally is only a portion of its full length. Interestingly, when erect, the penis isn't perfectly straight. Anatomically, it's shaped more like a boomerang due to how the root curves internally. In terms of reproduction, your average healthy man produces roughly 300 million sperm in just 1 teaspoon of semen. Yet out of those millions, only one sperm is needed to fertilize an egg, and it can survive up to a week inside a woman's body. But what do people do after sex in the modern age? According to a Consumer Electronics survey, about 36% of people under 35 check their phones, often for Facebook or Twitter, right after sex. Not exactly the romantic afterglow you'd expect. All of this may sound humorous, bizarre, or even a little shocking, but it reveals something deeper about human nature. How we view the penis, whether through biology, psychology, or pop culture, says a lot about our fears, desires, and societal norms. From the myths of kings to the quiet facts of anatomy, the human penis remains a symbol of virility, mystery, and often misunderstanding. And yet it's one of the most studied and talked about subjects in both psychology and medical science. Whether you laughed, cringed, or learned something completely new, remember, understanding human behavior starts with understanding the body. If these facts blew your mind, there's plenty more where that came from. Hit subscribe and join us for more shocking truths, curious insights, and facts that cut deeper than you think. Right here on Factsworth.